What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Johnny Nelson. Get this. Johnny Nelson says that Anthony Joshua will lose all credibility if he gets beaten by Francis Ngannou. And he had this to say, quote, he said, for Ngannou, he has to get him in close, drag him into a war, drag him into his kind of fight, because he is never going to outbox Anthony Joshua. The risk way outweighs the reward, though. The risk is that if Anthony Joshua loses somehow to Ngannou, that is it. Credibility is gone. Career in tatters. It would take a lot of rebuilding. How is he ever going to get his head around losing to Ngannou? The risk is far too high. Why would you take it? This guy has one fight. You have got no excuse to lose to this guy. He has one professional boxing match. If you lose to him, any excuse, whatever you have done, all of the Olympics, all of the success, being two-time heavyweight champion, it's all gone, says Johnny Nelson, and let me counterpunch. Well, it won't be good. It won't be good for him. I mean, it just won't, simply because he will lose oh God, he will lose credibility, because this is what it is. All right. Boxing is so fickle at the moment. If you guys can remember, this time last year, AJ was this person that they were doubting him. Yeah. They were doubting him. His popularity plummeted. Okay. It dropped. And Tyson Fury's, at this time, well, this is February. When Tyson Fury, he had already fought Derek Chisora, so it was kind of getting a little. Joshua was still down there, bro. He was fighting at the O2. Let's just be real. He was fighting at the O2. He normally fights at Wembley or Tottenham, or, you know what I mean, or a huge size stadium to feel the amount of people that will come to support him. However, that did not happen. Okay. That shit show in Saudi Arabia with Alexander Usyk, that meltdown after the fact, that breakdown after that fact. Yeah, his career was in puzzling shambles. Tyson Fury, meanwhile, okay, because this is linked to rivalry, okay, within popularity. He never got the fight done with Alexander Usyk, and a lot of people didn't believe him. Yeah, a lot of people didn't believe him, and he ended up fighting Francis and got beat up, dropped, and all this shit. Okay, well, yes, his only comeback is Usyk at this point, so he needs Usyk, Tyson. But understand this: AJ beats the shit out of Otto Eileen, that gave Tyson Fury, a pretty hard, tough fight. Now he's Tyson. You see what I mean? So this shit kind of did this. It went from this to that quick, in stats. And in people, it just shows you how fickle it is, because people are so quick to jump from one to the other. Okay, so all the Tyson Fury fans, okay, all the Tyson Fury fans, or that were AJ fans, became Tyson Fury fans. And then when that fight didn't get made, now then they watched AJ retire, basically, Otto Eileen on a stool. They took their ass right back, and AJ's like right back here. So I'm saying all that to say this. If Francis Ngannou beats AJ, let's say he knocks him out, because that's pretty much how that I see that fight going. If he wins by a knockout, he has to catch him with one of those crazy shots that comes out of left field. I don't know about all credibility, because at this point, how fickle it is, it just takes that one shot. However, I can't imagine what will it take for AJ to come back the way he was, because look, you had 2021, 2022, he had to rebuild in 2023. And if he gets stopped in 2024, that's going to be a hard pill to swallow. Oh, yeah. A hard pill. Hard. Because you built this whole year getting back to where you needed to be, and now you're back. And then you get knocked down once again. And then Francis Ngannou. And here's the only thing, though. It won't be just, it will be devastating for his career, but will it be devastating for boxing? Maybe. For a while. Until somebody beats him. Because, see, at this point, if Francis knocks out AJ, the first thing people are going to say is, well, he already beat the shit out of Tyson Fury anyway. Right? He already beat the shit out of Tyson Fury. So, like, what gives? It doesn't really matter at this point. Francis is a bad SOB. A bad mother sucker. Right? And that's how they're going to spin it. It would knock out King's Chaos. Francis comes through. That's why he's allowed to fight AJ, the winner of the Days of Reckoning. Okay? Coming off a loss to Tyson Fury, his first fight in professional boxing on Queensberry rules. Okay? So, will it be devastating for AJ? Probably so. He probably, if he decided to hang up the gloves, well, he could. He could always fight Wilder, because Wilder got his ass kicked too, didn't he? So, but then that would have made Joshua's fourth loss and Wilder's third and his draw. The only thing that could probably bounce back his career, if that's possible, would be fight Wilder. Because at least okay, well, who wins out of, Ngannou's moved on. He's looking for the winner of Tyson Fury with the rematch, or fighting Usyk if Usyk can beat Tyson. Whereas AJ and Wilder, they're sitting on the losing column, and that's the only fight that they have to make. So, yeah, they could have that fight. It would be a decent fight, but it wouldn't ever be big as it was last year or this year if they would have fought, if Deontay Wilder wouldn't have got his ass whooped by Joseph Parker. But what I say to that, welcome to the club. Because when people were waiting around for Joshua, like Tyson, he gets upset by Usyk back-to-back. So, it is what it is. But losing all credibility, I think that's the only thing that he would allow. I think that's the only thing that he would have left. The Olympic gold, the two-time heavyweight champion. You can't take that shit away. Let's just be real. You can't take it away. You know what I mean? What it would mean, people would then understand that Francis Ngannou has a mind of, he has a steel jaw, especially if he takes some big shots from AJ and is still get beat, and is still able to get to him and stop him or drop him or whatever. They're going to say, dude, this dude is damn near unstoppable. He's like another version. He's like Joe Joyce, but a bigger puncher. He's more durable, or, he has like juggernaut jaw strength. That's what people are going to say. And it depends on how the fight goes, though. I mean, if it's close, well, losing all credibility, no. And Johnny needs to understand, like, what's at stake. At stake is the winner of that fight between Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua. They're going to get their winner. They're going to inherit the winner of Usyk Fury. I mean, that's the cream of the crop in the heavyweight division. So I don't know what you mean. Like, why did he take the fight? You know what I mean? So I just don't get that, because he could have fought somebody else for the IBF slot, which you'd still have to wait a year anyhow, like Philip Urgovic, right? So, I mean, I think he did the right thing, and then plus he's going to get a lot of money to do it. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Johnny Nelson stating that Anthony Joshua will lose all credibility if he loses to Francis Ngannou. In fact, I'm going to make that's going to be the next poll on the community. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!